buckle on there. That's pretty cool. Greetings. Welcome for event 5 of Komodo Platforms Atomic Dex Stress Test Weekend. Very exciting so far. If you're joining us for the first time, we've got all the information you need on how to register coming right up. First, we're going to say hi to all the different guests we have joining today. If you've already joined before and you've already been swapping, I hope you're having fun, and we're just going to get right on it and keep swapping. Wow, it's almost like it just keeps going, but really, we're just at the beginning, aren't we? And this is such a huge event. So thanks everyone for joining. Today we're joined by Hunter, co-MC over here. Hunter, hi Hunter.
How's everything going? There you go. It's
Nice.
a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, isn't it though? And we have Jason Brown from Komodo, Polycrypto Block. We have Oink from Verus. Hi Oink.
Hello guys, how are you?
And we're joined by NavCoin's Alex. Hi Alex. And we have the inestimable, if I pronounced that correctly. Auto behind the scenes there. Hi, Auto. And Jay Charming is going to come right through right now and tell you how you can register. Make sure you're registered, get the Atomic Dex, and get yourself all set up so that within about a half hour, you're onboarded and ready to go, learning how to swap. And then, yeah, have a great time. All right. Hi, Jay Charming.
Hey, thanks for the handoff. Great as always. All right. Event 5. We've got the Interop event where lots of projects are popping in and giving us some great conversation. Thank you, MC Giuliano. We've got the atomicdex.io/stress test page up and running. We're well over 100,000 swaps at this point. Huge success this weekend. Absolutely great. So what I'm going to do is take through, Juliana, I'm going to be running through the onboarding process. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah, teach us how to register and get ourselves set up.
Cool. So if you go to the top of our Twitter, if you go to the top of our Reddit and you check the pins there, if you check the pin in the Atomic or in the our Discord channel, if you go to our blog, if you look in our official news, you will find this document, the greatest stress test of all time for Atomic Dex, written by our wonderful Delton Rhodes, head of content, who's been pushing out some wonderful things, and for the next week will not sleep as he syndicates information to the world about Komodo. And he's already been doing it, taking snips out of streams and getting all this kind of info out there and building blog posts and getting our own media into the hands of PR and stuff like that. We're getting a lot of great coverage. I think during yesterday's, it was the second event, I got a ping on Telegram that it was like, as soon as the atomic swap hour had ended, that like somebody was setting us up for a Russian YouTube like situation for a major like crypto news subscriber thing, and it was, I think it was within 67 minutes they had like, we had fit into like a 15-minute segment. It was just absolutely killer. So yeah, good job to all the projects and everybody here that's pulling. So we're gonna use this wonderful blog piece, and this has all of our information that you'll ever need, and we'll start with registration. So you can open the registration page and it looks like this. You probably also got it in your email. If in any way like you're connected with Komodo, like we're following up with you in lots of ways. I think I've only seen a few people ever have to ask for it, and when you do, it always gets dropped in chat. So this is the event registration. We ask for your email, jcharming@komodoplatform.com, and then we ask for your Atomic Dex KMD address, so we have a place to drop your rewards. Now, I'm going to go ahead and download the Atomic Dex and go through the process of getting my Atomic Dex KMD address, and then I'm going to put that into this field, hit join, and then hand it back off to Giuliano and our wonderful MCs and speakers and guests here to move on. So how do we go through the download? We've got the download here button right in the form, or we've got straight from our live stream page, the download Atomic Dex button, which I really love. Dev's thrown this together, automatically detects your system and give you this great wizard package that they came up with. So you're going to end up saving that. And then after it's downloaded, you're going to pull it out, and this is what it's going to look like, this great little installer icon right here. Double click. Continue through the first window. It's asking you where you want to set it up. I had to do this about 5 times already, and I've learned by this point that I have to give it its own special folder. So I've been giving it its own folder for each swap hour. Otherwise, I have 5 copies in the same place in my directory, but you do not have to do this. So this is my Interop hour folder. And then it's going to ask you what features you want to enable. Right now, it's the Atomic Dex desktop feature is the only one and it's selected, but keep an eye on that window as this is going to be an evolving product, and we've got some interesting things coming in 2021 and beyond. And then we have the terms of service and license agreement. I've touched on this every time that I do this download and showcase video, and for a very specific reason, is that the terms inside this document, besides that everybody should always read terms of service, or at least everybody should know somebody that's read the terms of service, right? That way, at least we're all getting eyes on any TOS that we're using. The words inside here describe how the protocol and how the atomic DEX itself are all open source, and they describe it in a legal framework language in addition to the persistent technology that it exists as. And what it says is when you copy this, when you fork it, when you build your own new GUI wrapper on top of it, when you do all this stuff, that it has been registered in such a way that you then make the use of that protocol free as well. So you don't actually own, nobody owns it. It belongs to the wild. It belongs to the world. And CAR, fantastic dev lead here, built in these terms, spent a lot of time working with the right kind of people to make sure that this happened. And more than that, if you go down to the very bottom, there are places that he just went ahead and dropped in the language that you'll need to insert in your own. It says here how to apply these terms to your new programs. So whenever you do develop your own program, like he's already gone ahead and given you the language to build your own TOS, so that you can be like in full, like in your own full space about this, and you can just like move on with building your project. Like super, super nice gesture in here. Because it's going to take somebody else like hours and hours of research, and this is always a really annoying thing. So you can just get back to working and developing thanks to CA's efforts, who really, he thinks of everything. It's absolutely great. So then we're going to go with continue and accept that. We'll go ahead and accept our shortcut, and then this would be the here ready to install. I am already installed, so I'm going to quit out of the installer and open up my own. Here we go. Mine always opens up in my main window. So we've got the atomic DEX dot interface for getting into your wallet. So what I'm going to do is I am going to show you, because it's actually going to open up to this page when you start for the first time and you don't have a wallet. You're going to go into new wallet. You are going to generate a wallet name. I love Interop, because this is a great event. I love it that we have a couple different projects talking about different stuff here. And then you have a seed, generate the seed, confirm that seed, password, Hunter2, confirm password, Hunter2 again. And then you would end up hitting continue. I'm obviously not going to be using this wallet because being live stream, it would be deeply compromised, but who knows, maybe I'll load it up with some stuff in it just to see if anybody's checking in on it. All right, now from here at, from the wallet screen, I'm going to use my Komodo wallet and open that up, enter in my password, log in, boom, here we go. And we have all kinds of coins from the last people that we've been talking to. So let's go ahead and add in the coins for this project. We've got Raven that we'll be doing a little bit of talking about, and they may still have a member showing up to talk about. We've got Nav, which is a lovely project that was, I would call it was one of like our, like one of our counterpart projects that we were kind of like growing up with and maturing with in the space back in 2014-15 range. It was like one of those ones that we were just kind of like always standing beside. So it's great to like get some conversation going again with them. And very own close by neighbors, Verus, who we're always talking with. Oink is always showing up in our meetings and teaching us something new. I'm trying to spend more time over in the Verus community being plugged in there. Absolutely fantastic projects here that all conglomerated together to make this great event. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my Komodo address to plug into that registration form so I can be sure to get all the prizes that are going to be landed out. Receive. I'm going to copy this, and I am going to go ahead and throw it into that registration form, just like that. I'm going to say this is my Atomic Dex KMD address, and I'm going to hit join. And the great thing here is that once you've registered that address, we can absolutely airdrop all the coins that are going to exist integrated